Good evening, Jason here, Birchfield Family Farm, Oxford, Ohio, coming at you tonight from the kitchen, the farmhouse kitchen. Okay, let's I want to show you something here. Let's take a look at something. People give us cartons, cartons from the store-bought eggs. These are not, we do not keep or use store-bought eggs, and here is why. I want to show you guys. Let's take a look at one of these cartons here. Let's do this one here, this gold hen. Again, these are given to us. We write on them, you know, whatever. Take a look at the end here. Eggs are gonna have some codes. When you go to the store, they're gonna have codes on the end. And it's important that you look at these codes because they're gonna tell you some things. The P number is the plant that the eggs were packaged at. Not really as important as this number here, this 180. That 180 is called a Julian date. And the Julian date it's a calendar, corresponds to the calendar, and it's the number of days, the consecutive days in the year. So 180 corresponds to June 29th. June 29th. So these eggs were packaged in this plant on June 29th, and they're best by, according to the store, they're best by August 12th. June 29th to August 12th. I'll let you do the math. What, 40 some days? I mean, and look at this packaging. You know, gold hen, farm fresh. Now, here's the real kicker, and what nobody seems to know, that 180, that June 29th is when they were packaged. So there's still time when the farmer collects the eggs to when he gets them to the plant to be packaged. So how long is that? You know, in this case, you know, some people say they have 30 days. It's not widely known. And I think there's a reason why they use this Julian code, right? Because they are not going to put a date on here, because then people are going to see that and start asking questions. Okay, here at the grocery, let's go back in the egg section. Let's just have a look here, and let's look for some Julian date codes and Best Buy dates. Let's check it out. Okay, walking up on this egg case here, it's a little picked over, definitely nowhere near out though. USDA says producers have 30 days from the packing date to when they can sell eggs. The date this evening is January 11th. Let's have a look at a few of these date codes. Okay, let's start out with Eggland's Best here, farm fresh, of course, you see there. The Julian date code is going to be 355 here, which is December 21st, so they're 3 weeks, packaged 3 weeks ago today. Now, the real kicker is you could buy these on February 1st, and they would have been packaged 6 weeks ago. Okay, let's move over to the Happy Eggs here, $7 a dozen, free range, of course. The Julian date code's 353, that's going to be December 19th. Which means they're 23 days, I won't say 23 days old, that's 23 days since they were packaged. Who knows how old they are? It's very rare that the consumer receives eggs from our farm that are more than 3 days old. Many times they are getting eggs that were laid the exact same day. It's amazing the positive feedback we get. It's really prompted conversations between my wife and I. You know, we don't think we're doing anything magical here. It's just that people nowadays really don't know what fresh eggs taste like. I took this shot a while back. This is one of our farm eggs on the right, cracked next to a store-bought egg on the left. Obvious differences here. What do you think the nutritional differences are between these eggs, and should store-bought eggs even be considered real eggs? So might an egg shortage actually be a good thing? I would say to the extent that it draws attention to a subpar, mass-produced, nutritionally deficient end product whose marketing is, well, let's just say less than upfront, it very well may be. Good eggs, to me, are symbolic of a healthy, fully autonomous, natural reproductive system. They were once upon a time a seasonal food, as all created things are naturally designed to produce their fruit in season. The modern egg, though, is not only dead and sterile, but I believe it to be representative of the larger system from which it comes, the overgrown, dying behemoth of industrial agriculture, which in its current state adequately serves neither producer nor consumer. We must ask, who then does it serve? And more importantly, what are we prepared to do about it?